上に怒りのかけらもねえ。みんながお前さんを助けようとすんだね。あんたは一体どんな人だい。優しい顔してんだろうね。
Before we begin, at the time of this recording, we are at 230 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like me, I know that you all are going through your own journey, your own trials and tribulations, and you have your own dreams. So I'm going to say to you, you're stronger than you think. I know you can do it. I believe in you. And like Ace said to Luffy, I'll see you at the summit. What is up? What is going on? What's the deal? Welcome aboard for another Bounty Pirates video. And today is going to be kind of a long one. I had some unexpected things happen, so I kind of put two of the videos together. And sit back, relax. We're going to go over the events currently running. We'll take a look at the URs like you all have been wanting and talk about some of the things with that. And then lastly, we're going to hit up the faction. And hopefully I can point out some things that no one has noticed or enlighten you on some things of why tier lists are important, but not as important as you think. So without further ado, let's do it. All right, so the adventure event is going on right now. And here you go. Complete all 80 steps and you will get a copy of Burgess to add or a dupe of Burgess. Check the events tab whenever you're in, because usually they don't let you know that it's here. You sort of have to look here and it'll pop a red dot up if you sort of completed something without knowing. And then of course the rank rewards will add to the benefit on top of everything that you got from just completing the event. All right, good to note, once the Ascension Master events start popping up on your server, I just completed this in the last video, I have another chance to complete it again. So if I get another 9-star hero, I'll get another 4 pieces of Fleet Admiral level equipment. This is farmable. So it looks like every 2 weeks, this is how long it lasts. You can get the hero within that time. You can get all these wonderful, great things. A 10-star hero would be great, because I don't even have one of these yet, because I would have to turn in all my purple runes to get this, and my team is going to be devastated if I do that. And then lastly, we have the spring event. I told you about the Ace event. That one was ran on shells. And then the Boa Hancock event, there's a video up for that, and that one was on memory coins. And this is the spring event currently still going on. And then come in here, and this is how you get other dupes for your account or first-time characters. So I would go for this first, and then maybe this next is another one. It just sort of depends on how lucky you are, because you can do amazing things with the will coin. This is only 50. You've sort of seen those in other videos, so a lot of good stuff. And if you need some ship stuff, you know, it's here. These are usually here for a week, so, you know, get what you can, and just remember to click on it when it's full, because that's how you get the biggest value. All right, URs. That's all I've been hearing. People are clamoring and waiting for these URs. When they come, they are usually announced, so you guys will see them before when they hit your server. And then you click on this tab right here. As you can see, Wano Mihawk, who was just here as a new UR, is gone. His event has ended, but this all still remains. So, but how you get the UR is you go here, you click on it, and then you can choose who you want to go for if there's a banner with multiple URs. Right, that's Wano Crocodile. I'm going to switch it to Weevil here. These are the selections now. They sort of give you who you can select for if it's not just a featured unit. Click it. So now Weevil is here. All right, I have 0 here. You need these tickets to get it. You get 1 free draw per day. So they're 4,000 to wish for a 10 draw on the UR event. And you saw the other video with the wish list. Those are 3,000. And a regular multi costs 2,200 gems. This is based on a leaderboard. All right, so if you're in the top 100, this is what you get. This is how you get extra shards from summoning on the banner. It accumulates your points on this leaderboard here. So anyone who is within this range will get these things going all the way up. URs aren't on any other banner. Essentially, URs cost 2 multis to go ahead and do a 10 draw. And once the banner gets here, you can get some more of these tickets from here, and you sort of see the prices, give you 300 gems. And these red tickets here, which you can do. Now, as you pull on these, we'll do our free draw here. Okay, so we ended up getting an EXP booster. There's other things than just the units on these banners. And we can confirm that. Now, it went from 10 to 11. And because these timed coins don't go away, they stay here, right? So you can build these up. And what you can do with these time coins is you can go over here to the shop. Now you can do 3 you can do 3 time coins for 1 multi-ticket. And you can sort of save these up to do a multi that way, or you can use your gems to buy a one-time ticket, or you can take these timed coins and you can just save them and go straight for the character you would like to get. And how do you know how many of these shards you have? That will be in your inventory over here. So it's 100 of these to go ahead and get the UR characters, the nice and sparkly, shiny, shiny, shiny. You guys are wondering about the URs. There you go. And when a new event or a new UR banner comes, you go ahead, you get 1 free ticket and you get 10 more gems with that. And you can go ahead and purchase some more stuff, like I said, if you deem it worth. So that's the URs. That's how they work. When they come on your server, you will be alerted. You will know. All right. I'm not going over this again. I'm trying to be succinct as possible and not waste your time, but I keep getting a lot of the questions. And you guys can go back and watch the older videos, man. It sort of rolls through these things as I'm seeing them for the first time too. So all the people saying not playing the same game, I am. I'm just on a server that's further along than yours. Okay. These events will come. That's why I've told you about the Ace event, which goes on shelves, and I've told you how to get it. So if you want different units, the Ace event is coming. Okay. The Boa Hancock event will come. And then now we are on the spring event and where we can get a copy of Law. So these things have been mentioned. Here's the info. Do what you will with it. All right. And so, and if you keep summoning up or doing more draws, here you go. Once you hit 50 of these points, you get these right here. Just keep going up. And lastly, if you make 400, so you can get the copies here. All right. So at 200 draws, you are guaranteed a Weevil. All right, so we're gonna do. Let's do a gym multi. Let's do a gym multi. Why not? 2 no Weevil shards in there, but a lot of EXP boosters. All right, let's trade those in, and we get 4 more summons. Let's do these single draws. Draw, and a draw 2. A little closer. All right, so we need 5 more single multis at least. We're at 450 before we can even think about getting on here, but we need just 1,000. Let's do these last 2 draws. Single, and then another booster. And I wanted to finish out, so we made it to the first chest. We did the 50, and that brought us to exactly 500 here. And that's important to note because at 1,000, you make it to the leaderboard. So I just have to be super lucky, I guess, in between this and do it again. And then I get another 25, but I'm gonna go ahead and take my shards there. Yeah, so like I said, 200, and then you guaranteed the UR. So if you have 200 coins and you can see the number of shards you have for a specific unit you're trying to go for, you can just go in here and use those time coins to just go for these units. Because remember, these base units only cost 50. So if you don't have any of the Marco shards or the Wano Luffy shards and you really want that, once the banner comes, you can just save those 200 coins up and just get that unit right out. So that's another way to get Shanks or the top units that you sort of want to go for. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's no animation in here. I didn't necessarily feel particularly special or excited just summoning on this, just looking at the shards pop up. I mean, the units are going to be powerful. You've seen in the Ascension video what it's going to take to get these units leveled up. And even after you do, when it comes to getting their potential skill up. So you all wanted the URs. Here you go. You're going to have to put some work in. But either way, I hope that was helpful. All right. Once again, we are in the faction summon, but I will try to do a better job of breaking this down, or at the very least, stop skimming through the damn videos. Okay. We have the different factions. Government. 30 more draws here, and then I can get a guaranteed 5-star. You can get it before, and if you do, it will reset. Here we go. That's another 30. And then here is another 30. Interesting to note, these are all less draws than the Emperor unit. All right, so I have 29 more draws here, and that is because I have been pulling on this for a while in hopes to get my Emperor 5-star from this category, 20 more than these other ones. So let's go ahead and do our summons. Okay, right here, faction coin. You get one of these with every draw you do on this banner. Along with, looks like we got 4 Emperor shards here. You can get purple. You can get a whole unit here. There's a lot of different things you can get here in different ways. Sometimes it'll just pop up as a Namor or a Squardo or whatever unit. And then, of course, you get your faction switch orders. Looks like you get 30 per summon. So if you wanted an extra place to get these besides the shop, and if your VIP level is up, you can get about enough of these for a faction switch for about 700 gems, if that's worth it to you to take that gamble. All right, I'm gonna keep summoning here and use the rest of these crystals. Hey, we got a Vista. So we got our 5-star character, but that is a good dupe, and I'll explain why in just a second. And as you can see, because we got our orange hero at 5-star, it is back up to 50. Like I said, it was 20 more than these ones. I stopped recording for 1 second to do this, and this is what happens. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But the reaction would have been great. But either way, here it is. I got a Shanks, y'all. I got a Shanks. And you know what's crazy? It happened on the first 50 to 49 draw, right after I got the Vista. Oh. All right, so I get a lot of questions about how do you get specific units beyond summoning, the hero switch, and the faction shop. The only 2 things that are left. Let's take a look at the hero switch. Hero switch is where you take units that you previously have that are 5 stars or 4 stars, and you can switch them for units of the same faction using these books right here. So for 5-star units, it's going to cost 100 books. And for 4-star units, it's going to cost 40. Interesting to note though, each faction costs 30. This one costs 50. Then we go over here to the hero switch. Pirate faction, Marine faction, Warlord faction. There is no Emperor faction. So although you can take a 4-star Emperor class and turn it into a 5-star to make dupes, you can't switch that 5-star to get another 5-star Emperor class. Why is that, I wonder? Let's see. We bounce back over here to the faction shop. Now, you kind of want a tier list. You kind of want to know which units are good to invest. I say get who you get till you got them, because there's no real straightforward way to sort of go for it. There are certain packs where you can buy these units if you get them once they're available. And then there are the overall events, which I showed you. All right, all those events that are coming in the event tabs, you can win shards and dupes for character. These are other ways. They're just sort of going to roll out as they come. But focusing back on this, as we look here, we get one of these every time we summon. And then here you can see some of these are at varying levels. So if you want to know if Wano Luffy was good, yeah, he's at 70 damn shards. Yeah, they're making you pay more to get this unit. And you sort of look, Wano Zoro, who's also good, is at 60. Eustace Kid is at 60. But so for some reason, people don't use them. You know, it sort of varies. You see these at 20, and the reason being is because these are not elite shards. These come with 3 skills. Shout out to Bygones Me for running me through that, because I was a little confused on this. But either way, you look over here at the government, nobody is up to 70. Although I believe Sengoku is a pretty good tank, and if you get him, you should sort of build him. And I also believe that Garp has things to offer. But check this out. Lucci's at 20, and look how many Lucci's I have. But I have so many copies where it kind of would be advantageous to build him up. And then we know that you need another 9-star hero to feed into your main character that you're building to turn them into a 10-star. So do you understand what I'm saying? They make you cannibalize units. Oh, and you want to see something else really crazy? Yeah, I finally got Whitebeard. I'm super excited. But then I go down here to Ascension. I got to give up my ace. I have to give up my ace, but I would really like to use these ace dupes to build up ace. Oh, is that not crazy enough? Well, let's look at my Shanks. I don't even have Marco yet. I want to build Marco, but if I want to think about building Shanks up, I'm going to have to feed in a Marco. You guys see what I'm saying? Tier lists are important, but they are making you use the stronger the unit, they make you use an equally higher unit. And then you're going to have to worry about getting Emperor units to keep taking them up. It's going to take 5, it's going to take 4. So all your Vistas are going to be going in unless you are lucky enough to get a bunch of ESOs, level them up to 5-star, and then put that in. But we know what happens once we get up here. You've seen it. You're going to need a 6-star hero of that faction to go ahead and dupe this out. All right, so back in the faction shop, we head over to the Warlords faction. And we see everyone's sort of at 60. I sort of like Wano Hancock. I haven't had too many dupes. He's only at 6-star for me. And I have a Mihawk, and it's the same thing. I need another copy of Mihawk to build him up. But, all right, so if we look over here at the Emperor's faction shop, surprise, surprise, not only are they more, they are expensive. Katakuri, who I haven't experienced yet, I don't even know to tell you. I've looked at his skills, but I can't process it yet because I don't have this unit. And although I have Shanks, it's only at level 165 at a 5-star. He's not ascended, and we know that once they get up, they can do wonderful things. But all these units are more expensive. All of them are 70. And then we have 80 and 80. And this is how I know I have something special, even though I haven't even built the unit. 80 shards, I pulled this man on a faction ticket. I was just extremely lucky. So you start to see why I'm like, tiers, you can do a lot of things with units just if you have the dupes for them, right? You kind of just want to get the best tank you can possibly get and synergize with your team. Get your best DPS, single target, and AoE for the different factions. And as you're playing the game, you'll sort of round out your team and you'll just start randomly getting shards that you needed from the events and just from putting the shards together. Woo! Okay. We rounded it out, almost finished. And like I said, I saved up a bunch of books here from doing the multis on that UR banner and saving the crystals and just sort of, I didn't show all that, but I got the books. And now we're going to go through the faction switch and just see if I can get lucky. What I would like to get from here is, I don't know, anything good, and just not the same dupes. So I'm going to start with the 4-star characters that I built into 5 stars because I feel like those are 4-star characters. And if you get a good 5-star from that, it's more of a value. All right, let's do this. Oh, unbelievable. It just happened. You just saw it happen. I've been waiting for this. All right, so don't make any mistakes. Don't accidentally hit the abort. Let's go for save. And there we go. There he is. We have a Sengoku. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's keep it moving. Ah! I can't make this up. All right, I cannot make this up. Oh man, we got a Garp. And you start to see how your account will progress just by doing this and getting lucky. This is the luckiest I've ever been. I mean, I don't even know who else I need from that category. Okay, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. All right, guys, I need a Mihawk, or I want a Blackbeard dupe so I can build him. But I only have 2 that I can sort of switch, but you can switch them multiple times if you click the abort. So let's go with Ryuma. And we got a Crocodile. Okay, we're gonna save that. And now we're gonna put the Crocodile. And we see it. Sometimes this happens, you'll get the same. It doesn't matter what we do here, it's the same character. Okay, let's try the pirate faction. All right, let's do Luffy, Wano Brook. We'll abort that. Let's do Luffy again. Wano Brook. All right, we'll save that. All right, we got to try something else here. Let's try Ivankov. Oh, yo! I didn't know you could get him. I was so worried. 70 coins right here. Let's go. Save. Oh, I've been waiting to build my account, man. I've been getting my head lumped in PvP because I've been switching things around and I'm just being patient, waiting on the units. And here we go. If we can get one more Wano Luffy out of here. Wano, damn you, Wano Brook, kid. If you don't, man. All right. Support that. All right, come on. Yes, yes, we needed that. Save, save. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of some of these Usops. General Frankie. All right, we'll save that. And then we'll do the last one. General Frankie, here we go. Wano Usopp. We'll abort that. But you just see right here how my account has made a huge difference. Just from the faction switch, saving the resources, and just being lucky. Units I thought I wouldn't get or had to waste tickets on. That was amazing. So you see the other ways you can get it. Make sure you are doing it. I'm just going to invest in more of these books. It seems like the best way, to be honest with you. All right, so that's going to do it for this one. We got more things on the way. We just getting started, y'all. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. One, peace.